Ah, what a village, what a village. 3 ox, 4 sheep, 9 chicken, 4 goats. And more grain that we know what to do with. The game looks beautiful. Plays well as well. At least in what you get in the demo, right? Howdy. Do you see how she's a little bit hunched to the left where her hand was carrying the bucket? Like if you look closely, you can see that the posture that she's having, it's more tilted to the left, right? Because of the bucket in her hand. Like, I mean, when you think about details like that, it's pretty cool. It doesn't add anything to the gameplay, right? It has zero impact on the gameplay. But the little part like that, it just, to me personally, it makes the game look more... So, let's start project Tax the Rich. I mean, Tax the Poor. We will see if we can drain them out and make them upset as possible. We will tax it to the maximum, to the brim. Let's see if the approval starts falling. Because I want to see if we can force them to rebel or something in demo version. I should have probably waited the end of winter so they don't freeze to death, but it is a social experiment after all, right? That seems like they're fine. No one is dying. No one is leaving. There we go. Recent month, homelessness -1. Let's go ahead and destroy this as well. Death, cold. So someone died to coldness. Okay, people started dying to coldness. Oh, whoop. Damn, that's a harrowing sound. What? He's just there. That's it. He's dead. Holy moly. Ah, there it is. Yeah, there you go. It's so tiny. Well, it's not super tiny, but look at that, man. A little tail wiggling. Pretty good. Well, waiting for full release. Yeah, so the Oxen are a bit lost as well because they don't know what to... How is this increasing? Why did it went to 46? It was 45%. Did the music... The music did change. It was so rad and happy a couple of minutes ago, and the second someone needs to die, and then it's so sad and grim. I don't know. I kind of feel bad now for hurting my little villagers. Look at that. Damn, that's a party. You know what? You know what? Why not? It's cold. And there's homelessness. There's gotta be some way that they are upset. I mean, do I need to destroy all of the infrastructure? Ah, you know what I need to do? I think I need to destroy this. We will destroy... What? Asking person inside to leave. Okay. Maybe that's where they get to live. Maybe that's why they're not sad. That's a party. Yeah. Well, anyway. 37. Yeah. That's it. There's no way for them. A lot of people are gonna die this winter. Trust me. A lot of people are gonna die. Yeah. The sad music is gonna kick in again. I don't know. You can't lose, I guess. When you take away everything from people as a social experiment, everything. And what do? They do this. They Facebook like the village and they stay. Half the population we just Thanos snapped the village in half. What did they do? Hey, you know what? It's not that bad. It could be worse, right? Oh, what a game. Okay. What is the problem here? Why is it red? I need to go careful. It's only 45. Doesn't make sense. Oh! Oh, I know what happened. They're actually building it. I think what happens when you... Good thing we have the army of Oxen, right? I think what happens when you build a Bailey, it creates like a zone where you need to place the manor stuff and tax collector and whatnot. So the thing is that when you build the Bailey, the only stuff you can build inside is the manor house, the tax collector, the tower, maybe something else in the future. And so it deletes everything, every other thing, right? And also you are forbidden from placing buildings in the Bailey. Like you can see, it's red. It doesn't say why, it's just, trust me, because this is the Bailey wall. It's white over here, it's red over here, because it considers this territory to be the Bailey area. That's what happened. The inside Bailey. Exactly, yeah, it uprooted, like, the way it works the same if you build a building over here and it tells you like, oh, why will it uproot like 10 trees? And this is what happens. It uproots all the trees that were on top of it. So the same thing happened with Bailey. We just successfully wiped out all of the trees that we did. So maybe that's why the approval isn't dropping, because technically they all get to live in one big manor, which is this, and this is the Bailey for it. You know what? I can actually play around with this a bit more. If we go construction cost, nah, we can't. Shit. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I tried to go across the border, but it doesn't work. What I wanted to do is I wanted to build it around. Damn, I don't see it again. Oh, there we go. But we get to see the berry bushes. Damn. I mean, it's still a good game. Please don't judge it. It's still great. It's just, you know, I mean, what What normal person playing this normally would do this shit, right? Why would you do this? And the answer is you wouldn't. Damn, I'm trying to build a I'm trying to build it around the hunting lodge, but something is not right. Oh. Damn. No way. No way. Oh, yes, you can. Okay. I'm trying to find to make my own personal hunting ground, you know. As given that we're a lord or whatnot. There you are. There you are. You cannot hide from me. And then we just did this. Boop. And we just broke this hunting thing. Damn, we just wiped it out. I think what you need to do is simple. You do a small area like this, boom, and it will tell you that there's no wall or whatever. Sure. So you give him the wall, and then you build around it, and then you build around it like that, and then you add a gate over here. So you gotta start with the small one, and then you build it into the bigger one. Ah, that seems to work. They're actually doing it. Yeah, it seems to work.
Come on, laddie, come on.
Come on, laddie, come on. Does it say red? Is it too far away or... Nah, they're all dead. Shit. Well, I mean, there's your answer. You can build a double-walled castle. Just remember that only... Well, your safe bet is to build limit reached. It says limit reached because we already have a building, unfortunately, of this type, so we can't really afford to build another one. But we can build a tax house. Okay, this is interesting. Look at this. It cancels out this one because this is the main one. To prove it to you, limit reached. Can I only build one tower? No way. Alright, we destroyed this, we destroyed this. I think. Yeah, okay. So, you can build a double-walled castle, but it will only work if you build it in layers. I mean, you get the idea, right? Because this Bailey is cancelled by the higher one, I guess, we can build this over here because it's white, but we cannot build it over here because it's like, it's inside the Bailey already. So, in other words, this is an illegal building and it's not allowing us to build anything in here, even though this is a Bailey building. Because it's the same with the tower. We can build it here, but we cannot build it here, right? So, you would need to build a manor house in here, for instance, like that, and afterward add another wall if you want to have a tax collector outside on this side, for instance. The problem is that I'm not sure if this one inside is going to be working. I mean, technically, if you believe this, it should work because he started mining iron, even though all of this area is considered to be a Bailey area. How do I know that? Well, because we cannot build, because it says road access obstructed. I don't know why, but let's take a small granary. It says road access obstructed. Did we break everything? Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Because it still considers this to be a Bailey, right? Because we can build a tax collector because all of this area is walled, hence it's the Bailey. But since this building was already here, it was technically operating because we did get some iron before everyone died. Over there, we had 0. I checked it, so just to be sure. So you can build stuff like this, but you just need to be careful and maybe plan a little bit ahead. Because as soon as the second layer of wall is finished, you can't do anything with the first one. It's off limits because it considers to be illegal. It should still work, but You just can't build stuff. So anyway, while we wait for rebellion or something, the difficulty factor comparing to simple and the balanced, you literally have pretty much the one single difference. You get some more timber, but it doesn't matter. What matters is that on the hardest difficulty, where you have a naked start, so to speak, you have nothing but the 2 timber. So the first thing you do is you build a logging camp, and then you need to scramble for food source. If you don't have any hunting, then I guess you're kind of fucked, you know, a little bit, because in order to build a forager, you need 2 timber logs. Since you need to spend the 2 logs to build the logging camp, you need to wait until it's built, you need to wait until they chop some wood, and only then you can start building the forager. And since you start with 0 food on the hardest difficulty, I think your map is safe to assume that it should always contain a wild animal part, right? Game over. Work in progress. I kind of missed. What the hell happened today? Damn, I missed it. It didn't seem like they rebelled. The approval rating was at 0 and nothing happened. I literally missed it. Sorry.